Thank you. This is ALICONS Housing Real Estate Company. Yes, where we keep a culture of trusts. Yes, tunashukuru sana. We are grateful to all our clients who have trusted in us, who have been buying from us, whom we have served for the last 7 years now. And we are grateful that we have managed to produce a total of 377 titles in our last project. You are there and you could be asking yourself, how can you buy, or how can you start the journey to buy a land? How can you verify to see that the land is original? How can you know that the land you are buying is genuine? How can you know that the people who are selling to you, they are certified, they are registered, they are licensed? How can you know all that? Today we are grateful to be to have this time with you. We are going to take you through the process of buying a land, and probably buying land in Kenya, and how you can all go through and make sure your land you have bought is genuine, your land you have bought is okay, and you can stay with us, watch and see what we have. ALICONS Housing Real Estate Company is a registered company licensed in the Registrar of Companies in the Republic of Kenya, and we have been in operation for the last 7 years now. From our head office, which is Ngari County, Ngari Town, near or next to Ibis Hotel, in a building called the Gathi House, second floor, room number 24. In our journey to sell land, or rather to be a real estate developer, we have managed to do the titles for our clients, where our clients have trusted in us. And even majorly for those clients who have bought from us, even from abroad, we are grateful that we have been managed to sell to clients from USA. We have managed to buy to sell to clients from United States, from Qatar, from Dubai, from Tanzania, our neighboring country, and also our clients who have also been from our country here in Kenya. We have tried to do our very best as we can, like other companies has done in the past, and that is what has managed us to produce and to sell so many projects of them. Recently we had a project in Ngari County, Ngari Town, a place called Moiga. We had the Woodridge Gardens phase 4, and where already for now we have managed to sell, and our client have already started the construction of that of the residential homes. We are grateful for that. We have now already have a project in Ngari, a place called Kiawara. We have Kiawara Town View Gardens, phase 2, where we are selling a 50 by 100 for only 420,000. And you just need to pay half, and balance you pay with only 3 good months. Our installments have, or our balance has no interest. So with the balance that you just remain to pay for the last 3 months installments, you just pay with the actual balance as it was. Only that what you need to do, you pay in monthly basis installment. We have another project, the Ngari Highland Gardens, which is located in Nairobi. Nairobi is a fast-growing town in Ngari, in the border of Ngari and Laikipia County. We are selling only for 250. We have other projects that we are going to tell you as we progress with our interview today, or with our explanation today, on how you can buy and you can know a genuine land, and how you can know how it is. First, let us start from document of ownership in land buying. Number 1, a land can be owned in 2 ways, and the document of ownership, which is number 1, can be a title deed. You can have a title deed, and that's a genuine title deed. You can have a title deed. If not so, you can have a certificate of title. You can have a certificate of title, and the two are just genuine document of ownership for a land that is owned and has genuine document. Now, as when you start to buy a land, the first step you should do, it is to conduct the search for the land that you are buying. The land buying, the search can only be done in the land offices, and each and every county has got their offices. In Ngari, we have the Ngari head office, the land department. We have in Laikipia, we have in Nanyuki and Rumuruti, in Embo, we have also in Embu town, whereas in Nyandarua we have in Nyahururu town. You can do the search for the land, and you should make sure you do the search yourself. For you to do the search, you need to have the copy of the title of the land that you are buying, or rather the copy of the title of the plot that you are buying. Then you should have your copy of ID of the person who is doing the search. Number two, you should have the copy of KRA PIN of the person doing the search. Mark this, it is not the copy of the ID of the owner, and also not the KRA PIN copy of the person who owns the land, but rather the person who is conducting the search. You can do it for you, or rather you can send somebody you trust. By doing that, you get the copy of the search, and this has come after you have already gone to visit or to do the site visit. You go to the site visit, you see the plot that you are buying. Make sure if they are plots, make sure they are already subdivided. You can see the beacons. After seeing the beacons, you can see demarcation, the roads, and all that. After that, you mark the plot you are buying out of the many plots in that particular project. After you mark the plot you are buying, then you conduct the search for that particular individual plot, but not for the mother title. In this case, you'll be safe that the plot you are buying has already, everything has been processed, and you have the title for that particular plot. After you have done the search and you had earlier gone to the site visit, now you are certain that the plot you are buying, if it is a company, the plots that you are buying, the name of the title should read as that of the registration certificate of the company. For instance, we have ALICONS Housing Real Estate Company, whereas we as a company, that is our certification, we have the land, the certificate being registered as ALICONS Housing Real Estate Company, and our titles should be registered as ALICONS Housing Real Estate Company. Who is the owner? This is to satisfy that. This is to certify that ALICONS Housing Real Estate Companies are the registered owner of this particular land, of this particular plot. By doing that, you are now certain that the land you are buying belongs to the people who are selling to you. If you are buying from an individual, the ID of the individual who is selling to you should coincide with the title name. So the name of that particular person and the ID number should be also included in that particular title deed. In that case, the owner of the land and the ID, they should also rhyme with the title deed. After you have done that, now the other process you go is to proceed to an advocate, where you write an agreement, where the agreement binds the two of you, the buyer and the seller. By doing that, now you'll be sure that you are safe. The advocate is there to guard for your benefits and also for the benefit of the seller. And after you have done the agreement, you should also carry your copy of the agreement and the other parties should also have their copy of agreement, including the advocate. In this case, it is advisable to our clients that you have the freedom to choose the advocate in whose the agreement should be written, and by doing that, you'll make sure that you also have the freedom to decide and to make decision and to safeguard your investment. As ALICONS Housing Real Estate Company, we also wish to inform you that by doing that, you need to pay the full amount of the land, or rather you pay according to the agreement that you have with the person selling to you. Yeah, you may pay in installments immediately after you are done the installments. That is the time you should be taken for the land control board, and the land control board should be catered by the seller, the person selling to you. And by doing that, that is when you get the consent to transfer. At this particular point, you are now allowed to pay the person in full amount after, as according to the agreement that you had. But at this juncture, you need to have paid the full amount of the land that you had agreed, which was the buying price. Now, after doing the consent is ready. By doing that, now you are ready to transfer the land to your name, or rather to the people who are being given the land. Once you have done that, now at that particular point, you need now to pay for the stamp duty and the title processing, and by doing that, the land is now in your ownership. That's the retro or the simple process for one to own a land in Kenya. Another, the process you should follow to buy a land in Kenya, and by doing that, you make sure you are buying genuine products. You are buying land that you not neglect later. And that is as ALICON Housing Real Estate Company, we allow and we tell you that all our projects, we have ready title deeds. We have ready title deeds with us. That is Ngari Kiawara Townview Gardens, where we have our ready titles. We go to Ngari Highland Gardens at Nairotia, where we have our ready titles with us. Then we go to Ngari Philadelphia Gardens. Our ready titles are still ready with us. We go to another project in Ngari Town View Phase 3. Also, our ready title deeds are here together with us. We have also the Laikipia Paradise Gardens, where we still have our ready titles with us. And we are encouraging all our clients, don't struggle anymore. You're there, you're looking for land, you're there, you're looking for investment. ALICONS Housing Real Estate Company, it is your home, it is your place that invest and have your land. This is the where we as a company, we change people from their issue names into landlords and landladies, where you buy land, you get your title. Within 2 weeks, you have your title transferred to your name, and by doing that, you now get your land in your full ownership. This week, we'll be having our mega site visit in Ngari Highland Gardens in Nairotia, starting from tomorrow 9 a.m. And now next week, we call upon each and every one of you to our site visits. It will be on Wednesday and Saturdays. And for that, for more information, we also have our office opened on a daily basis, Monday to Saturday, at the house, room number 24, second floor, which is located just next to Ibis Hotel or former KRA offices. ALICONS Housing Real Estate Company, keeping a culture of trust.